Hello, and welcome back to Hildibrand in Heavensward. This is patch 3.4. We don't have too many traumatic events, though we do have a couple in this particular patch. But at least we get our date finally. Well, depending on how you define that particular quest. And then, you know, of course, we get a couple of the scions back as well. And that one traumatic thing, you know, with Minfilia. Anyways, so let's see what kind of hijinks we can get up to with Hildibrand this time. A gazebo to call our own. Seer may be the only man who has yet to drink from the well of madness. Well, yeah, of course, we drank that Kool-Aid a long time ago. That you stand here before me is proof that Halone smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Kirsten, and before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. I find it amusing that he thinks we'd run away screaming in terror. Concerns the esteemed, and now missing and presumed dead, knights of the Heavensward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began, yet recently we have heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. I can't believe they haven't told everyone that those guys are dead. Maybe it's because we killed them. I don't know. 'Tis heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it, but we will need all the help we can get, which means, fury take me, we could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way it'll be on our terms, and we can keep an eye on that boy. Mehmet. Yes, right. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so... Hey, we agreed. Praise Halone. For a moment I was afraid you'd make me beg. Okay, now that would be awesome if we would make him beg. I mean, we kind of need to show that mischievous side that we are, I guess, known for in previous lives. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors, and if I can't, to Fortown Manor. I mean, a soul is a soul, right? It's what determines who we are and some of our personality. I mean, yes, nature, or nurture, nature versus nurture, gotta love that. But still, it's nice to think we have some similar qualities as our previous incarnation. Little Gigi's been a very naughty girl, and a very confused Gigi would be my guess. But why, Papa Hildy? Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming of a gentleman. But why, Papa Hildy? Why is it unbecoming a gentleman? Parenting. Inquisitor Seer, Kirsten, good morrow to you both. Are you come as adoring fans or on business? Business. Always business. You may be rest assured. I cannot read tonight. This is the second time I've tried this, so... Then I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery? Murder? Tax evasion? Evasion? Wait, before we get into that, what's going on here? Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins, attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him returned to the straight and narrow. That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home. Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as we all are, but it belongs to Lord Edmond. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmond, would you? I guess not. Then where's our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle, too? Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need for kettles or gazebos as gentlemen inspectors. The world is our oyster. We can go whither we please, where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. Nice mixed-up callback there. And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmond's gazebo for how long? I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated. I still don't get where she thinks a gazebo is a yeti. I'm not getting that one. Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors, free to travel the length and breadth of Eorzea in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo? I guess. If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as knights of the Heavensward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the promise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experiences to be so traumatizing that they have refused to discuss them in detail. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Inquisitor, say no more. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am well versed in the ways of the fairer sex. Since when? Mummy! Mother dearest! I was under the impression you had departed for Ul'dah. And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing at being an inspector, as well as a father to a bloody Mamet? Bugger that, you're coming home right this instant. How can you say such things? It is my life's calling to be an inspector, and Gigi is my son. He's a Manderville man. Grand as it is to see you, you have come at a most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu, come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice. Falls balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets it from his sorry arse of a father. I trust you lot'll help me to keep him out of trouble? Right then, come along. This is one of those nod and smile moments where we do not disagree with the angry woman. Well, that could have gone better, and worse. Let's not keep them waiting. Please, do you think me so foolish to fall for their charade? From what I heard from the others, said knight bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heavensward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my Sir Adelphil's face. Oh, wherever could he be? I shall have some choice words for him when he returns, especially if he cannot properly account for his prolonged absence. Seriously? She thinks they're gonna come back? I am truly outside her grace. My allowance all gone to waste on those, I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumors are true. Mayhap I just needs accept that he now walks in Halone's halls. Yep. He was too beautiful for this world, a good and true knight, a defender of the faith. Oh, Sir Zephyrin, I swear I shall never love another. Yes, Zephyrin can go rot in the deepest pits of hell. What in the seven hells so damn appealing about getting paid a pittance to do the watch's job for him? She's cranky in this one. Let's see. If the knights aren't supposed to, then why are they so popular with the highborn ladies? I don't know. What are they not supposed to be doing? Although I kind of have an idea, maybe. The implications, I suppose. I can say one thing with absolute confidence. They're all quite mad. I demand satisfaction, swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with gil? If Sir Cherubert was here, he'd purge the lot of them like the festering sickness they are. Yes, a pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity. What I'd like to know is who's going to deal with all these criminals and heretics. We can't bloody well be expected to purge them ourselves, now can we? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Who needs a gazebo? I do. Papa Hildy, that Grandmama over there is staring at us. Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you have only one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never, ever call her that. At least not yet. Promise? Yes, Father. Promise not to call Grandmama Julian Grandmama Julian. Greetings, milady. Oh, ain't you a charmer? And there I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Such violence, such anger. Like that, Papa Hildy? Ah, my faithful assistants, have you gleaned any new information? Nope. Other than the fact that these women scorned seem to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being. These two women were telling me all about what they'd do if they cornered Sir... Is this the best you can do, then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies, and you call yourself a Manderville man. I assure you, Mother, we are only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is oft unraveled with a tug of a single loose thread. I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time. Somehow, I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek. Aye, 'tis true. I, too, was taken in by the false promises of those awful, awful men. Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Vilguin, whatever. So when they say I could finally could, I didn't hesitate for even a moment. But when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, I looked on the hideous faces of those so-called grand sirs. I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned with the watch, but their neighbors said they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. I know it's not much. but I pray this information helps you in your search. My lady, I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes. Should count how many times he says that in one quest. Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! And there you have it. Our quarry can be found in Idleshire. Come, my loyal assistants. Justice waits for no gentleman. That's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Idleshire, have you? Of course. You mean we're to travel to the Dravanian hinterlands? Right now? Just like that? Oh, can I keep one? I promise I'll walk him and feed him and put fresh herbs in his mask every day. And I'll name him George. This place feels somehow familiar, but I can't possibly have come here before, right? Bloody waste of time. So that was a harrowing journey during which I felt certain I would die horribly, or at least be forced to part ways with my precious bits. Truly this magnificent, oh, I give up tonight, settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her Uplander and Gabi citizens. Yes, well, I'm glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones. But they were no match for Lady Julian and that pan of hers, am I right? I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again. I'd like to see that, too. They should have included it. God's sakes, Hildy. Except in Kirsten, this lot'd be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. Nonsense. I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistant or my beloved son. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Idleshire. My keen inspector sense tells me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. I'm sorry, I've had too much coffee tonight. That is all there is to it, and it is late. Yes, yes, Loudjack's knows of grand sirs, sneaky uplanders, keep to selves, mingle not with gobby flock. But each to own, Loudjack says, no questions, only jingly shine. Could it be? Oh, I know all about the Grand Sirs. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs south of the round spot. You best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed. Seriously. It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you, perchance, the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman? What? Look behind you, a three-headed Gubu! Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? I kind of feel bad for him, because I think he's actually starting to lose his mind from hanging out with Hildy and Nashu and I too much. Ooh, even more name day gifts for me. Sorrier-looking city of vagabonds, cutthroats, and charlatans I've never seen. Don't you fall in with them here? Yes, Mom. Hooray for everything! Okay. How blessed these goblins and treasure hunters and adventurers must feel to have the freedom to pursue their dreams and live as they see fit. You must be talking about them Grandsirs. They drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Pay visits to the Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. Knowledge is power. Just a thought. If only we had the testimony of a concerned citizen which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. The Grandsirs are holed up in a building to the south of the markets? Good show, Kirsten. There, that's the one. Come, let's inform the others. Twould seem no one is home. There is naught we can do but wait, then. Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here. You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming of honest souls, willing to work and to contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in? As I live and Sko, Hildibrand, Heliodor, Maximilian, Manderville. Could that be? I say, could that be Slowfix, coin toss? Do you know the Scabby Inspector? I most certainly do. Why, Master Slowfix was my very first employer. Sko. When traveling through Thanalan long ago, Gobbyflock was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jingly shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to take goods. Until we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness, he finds Uplander bandits and brings much bangy boom and returns to goodly Gobbies, missing goods, and great justice. Henceforth, Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders, but for chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. One may even claim Hildy a founding father of Idleshire, with metaphorical tongue flaps, that is. Oh, the memories. It was a near thing, for the bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid. But in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand and, as they say, boom gobby doom. I don't speak gobby. No busy deals for the wicked. No busy deals indeed. But leaving that delightful antidote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix, just looking at what you and your flock have made of these ruins is making me big eyes. Gobby flock has come long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten gentlemen Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer hand lending. Well, far be it from me to refuse. My son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice. Why settle for a gazebo when perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents of building in arrears, and Slowfix happy to evict them. But we were pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women. Fraud. In Slowfix's egalitarian utopia, this he will not abide. All the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of Grand Sirs. No need for jingly shine either. Huzzah! A giant gazebo to call our own. I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix, thank you. No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gobby flock is possessed of moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy no gazebo, and good luck with the hunt for Grand Sirs. I just realized something. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it? I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw on the ire of our new home's former tenants. Come, let us go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas. Now he's gone and gotten himself a sodden gazebo. Bloody hells, if he really thinks I'm going to let him keep on playing at being a father. So, the Grand Sirs, grandparents, old, meaning I totally missed that the first time I ever did these quests. I would love to know how long he stands there like that. Sears drank the Kool-Aid officially. He was clapping. Still no sign of the notorious Grand Sirs. I dare say we're going to need more paint. Even supposing I were to turn a blind eye to his shenanigans, this is no place to raise a child. That old woman must have followed us here from Ishgard. She's involved in this, that much is clear, but the question is how. How do you like my family crest? Oh, maybe I should have also painted Grandpapa Godbert and Milady Julian. Gigi is so talented, just like her grandpapa. Don't trust anyone over 60. Hildibrand has never been a patient man. Much as it pains me to admit it, a gentleman's stamina is not without limits. I dare say I could do with a spot of tea. Hey, Inspector, is it just me, or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes? Why are they making it so obvious? Oh, 'tis quite normal behavior from my adoring fans, I should think. When finally presented with an opportunity to meet their idol in the flesh, all too many succumb to their fear and flee. Or maybe, just maybe, they're the Grand Bloody Sirs. Come on, they're getting away. Oh yeah, I think I remember now. They went that way. To the right. I'll catch up to you all soon, so just go. Did I run by any of the others? Spare the flamin' rod, spoil the milksop. Fury take me, I haven't run like that since Sir Cherbert chased me up and down the steps of Faith brandishing a flaming— Wait, where is Gigi? Where could those two have got to? Hearken to me, you dastardly rapscallions. You have nowhere to run. Reveal yourselves at once. Rapscallions. Such words. I shall not ask again. Come forth, grand sirs. Name yourselves and answer for your misdeeds. Slayer of 1,000 worms, the silver spear which hath pierced the very heavens. Orland! Master of magics, ancient and awesome, the divine hand which hath defeated all maladies save senescence and incontinence. Gonspart! Grand Sirs Excelsior. I don't know whether to laugh or to cry. Mayhap both. Grandsires, grandsirs, you stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am come on behalf of these poor defenseless innocents to see that no others are made to suffer as they did. Now lay down your arms and surrender yourselves into my custody. Ha! The audacity of this boy. You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds. You will rue this day, and rue it hard. Gods, how I've missed this. The air streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, the slight dizziness. It was on a day like this that we met, wasn't it? And when we soared into those azure skies, we never truly came back down. Do mine eyes deceive? Pigsney of my heart, descended from Halone's halls to guide me to her bosom? My beloved, my everything, long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher, higher, higher. Higher times 3. Orland? Orland? Alas, poor Orland. I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man, chicanery and attempted murder notwithstanding. She doesn't know what to say. You will rue this day and rue it hard. Wait, I've seen this before. All too recently. Yes, anyway. He's only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome here acts with all haste, the man may yet be saved. Scholar, right next to them. Oh well. Oh my goodness, he doesn't get it that it's him. Oh, you're referring to me. I see, I see. With all haste, was it? Yes, yes, I'll get right on that. Oh, mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite... No, wait, that's no good. Let me see. Another callback? Something of a rather less controversial tradition. Yeah, how about not Asian related? Yes, something with more pep. A vortex of biting winds to rend the flesh. And smite my foes. There are no words. Foes? I thought you were friends. Saint Renette, bugger me with a bleeding gale bog on my back, Grr, sweet. 'Twould seem I've underestimated you lot. That makes two of us. Enough, leave them be, or do you not care what becomes of the Mamet? Gigi, but when? How? Thought I recognized you. First in Ishgard, then in Idleshower. You've been following us since we left the capital. Bearer of faces fair and fearsome, the midnight shadow, which hath deceived kings and queens, Doris. You can't possibly have been so naive as to think we'd not see through your ridiculous disguises. And yet, here you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into our trap, for which we are most grateful. Mind, my companions are hardly cut out for life on the road. All has been in preparation for this moment. The parties, the petty schemes. From the first, the objective of this grand design has been this singular Mamet. I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way, we have no desire to hurt the boy, but we require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth. Found it, I can't see. Damn, they're very slowly getting away. Papa Hildy! Gigi! Stay strong, my son. I swear I shall find you. Run. That way. Slow old people. Yeah, sometimes it kills me. Do you think they're headed for the old mill? If not, can we go anyway? I haven't had cider in ages. Fine job he did protecting that Mamet of his, eh? Remind me again why we didn't just, 12 strike me down for a fool, so desperate was I to seize the Grand Sirs that I failed to discern their true intent before it was too late. And now poor Gigi is in their clutches. What if I never see my beloved son again? I suppose we ought to be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Radzit Hen by now. I very much doubt that, given that they were moving at an Adamantoise's pace. The little milksop's right. Let's get after the old buggers. Huh. That's what my mentor used to call me, among other things. Oh, the memories. Let me guess, wondering why I haven't gone and smacked him upside the head and put him end to this rubbish, eh? Well, yes, actually. There's a time for cracking skulls and a time for letting your idiot of a son deal with his troubles on his own. That's why. That actually makes sense. They mustn't act rashly. If they realize they are being watched, they may attempt to flee again very slowly. I wonder if he realizes that he's, like, joined the club. I think he's sleeping, or just resting his eyes. So, it seems the Grand Sirs have been caught once more by the very inspector that was trying to catch them. How ironic, also. How premature. We have them, yes, but they still have Gigi. Damn it, if only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Like that. Ask and ye shall receive. We can ambush that wizened dragoon, take him hostage, and demand an exchange. Inquisitor Seer, you disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, no, we shall approach this problem as paragons of honor and virtue. Why? Kirsten will stalk and subdue the Grand Sir, then relieve him of his armor. Why? How is stripping an old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him hostage? Rest assured, I shall reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, Kirsten. Don't agree? Say no. Oh yes, let's not even bother to discuss the moral and ethical implications, much less the legal ones. Do take care to obtain the dragoon's armor through gentlemanly means. We must always endeavor to treat our elders with the utmost respect. Must I? I knew you'd wait. Who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms, those strong yet tender-looking fingers. I say, would you be so kind as to massage my shoulders, young lady? There's this lingering ache, this tension that Gonspart can't seem to soothe with his magics. Remove my breastplate? Oh, of course, how silly of me. Pray lend me a hand with the straps. Wrong. On so many levels. Truly, young lady, you are a saint. Yep. Ah, I swear it's the little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my armor, you know. Right. I should be seated to better receive your tender ministrations. Yes, because massaging old men is what we do best. Ah, the healing tingle. Would that I had a tincture of salamander with which to treat these aches. My little pig's knee used to spread some on my chest and under my nose to help me sleep through the night. Come, do not be shy. Work those soothing fingers into each and every knot. Slowly. Make me forget my troubles. Harder, higher. Close your eyes and dream. The old dragoon's soft snoring suddenly stops, and you begin to fear you may have borne witness to his final moments. Leaning closer, you extend a hesitant finger, only to stop short when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his labored breathing. With the utmost care, you remove Orland's sabatons and breeches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements and at the mercy of the nearby ravenous bears and tentacled morbulls. May he rest in peace. Good night, sweet prince. My stalwart assistant, by your return, I gather you have taken care of the dragoon, and by taken care, I mean afford him all due courtesy as befitting a man of his years, whilst returning with the equipment I require. And leaving him in the rain to die. Capital! Then, without further ado, I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity. But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. Oh, ye of little faith, you are in for a treat, for you shall have a front row seat to the magnificent display of Mandervillian guile and subterfuge. Hey, is it time for dinner yet? We just ate, you daft bugger. And where in the hells is Orland? I know he's got to take a piss every hour, but damn it, he could at least be quick about it. Greetings, fellow antediluvians. I have returned. Oh, bollocks. It's about time. Okay, no. That's bollocks. Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes. Before we do that, we must first release young Gigi here. 'Tis behavior unbecoming a gentleman to keep children in cages. What in the seven hells are you blathering about? He's going to get away. No, he will not. See? Still here, within my care. Right then, on a completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness. Fury take me, it's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi, and they won't even try to stop him. So far, so good. I'm cold, and there are marbles after me. I'm me, but you're also me. But that can't be, unless... This is it. This is the moment when my life flashes before my eyes. Oh, my dearest pig's knee, we will be together at last. I'm dying inside. Imposter, how dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackneyed it would make a minstrel blush. Ye gods, I never realized dying would hurt so much. Now's our chance, Gigi, come with me. Vivi, wait! My son, what's gotten into you? Vivi. Vivi, where have I heard that name before? Remember who you are, Vivi, what you are, a creation of the great Charlean Archmagus Quan. Quan. I was given life by Grandpapa Quan. I remember now, we lived together and he taught me many things about the outside world. What exactly do you remember, my son? Everything, yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpapa Quan abandoned me. He believed you were flawed, Vivi, that you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again. And so, in his ignorance, he cast you out and died all alone. To turn back the hands of time, then what we witnessed in the Crozier and with the Duke's priceless face, that power could be brought to bear on people? But wait, how do you know all of this? You couldn't have possibly been associates of this Archmagus Quan. We found his journals during one of our many trips into the Great Library. Scavenging for valuable relics is one of the few ways we have left to make a living. We were famed heroes of the war in our prime, with fortunes to match, but no soldier has the strength to triumph over time, and before we knew it, the hour of the sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our services. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best, until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime, a second lifetime, as it were. A Mehmet with the power to take that which was broken and restore it to its prime estate, to turn back time with its temporal magics and give us back our misspent youth. Fury, take me. This is also... I don't even know if there's a precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes heresy. We knew where to look, even. With the journals, we determined that the Mammoth was somewhere in the Western Highlands. A chance for a second chance was within reach. And then we were forced to watch as you imbeciles pulled Vivi from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we can help you to unlock your true potential. Just think what you could accomplish were you to master your magics. Not only could you make us young again, but you may even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan. Why would he want to do that? Vivi, Vivi. Impossible. No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse. And I need not review the precepts to declare that the products of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of the Fury. There is one magic. Gigi, wait! What of our adventures? What of our gazebo? You are a Manderville Mamet. You've always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Quan made me. He made me, and I miss him, so even if it fails, I have to try. What are you doing? They're getting away. We have to stop them. Mayhap we must respect Gigi's decision. So that's the end of that chapter, eh? You're giving up and coming back home? I too made a decision long ago, to become a traveling inspector, and I have ever stood by it. Mayhap it is from this singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it. He is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magics to pervert the natural order. It falls to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps to the righteous path and only utilizes traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. Inquisitor Seer, I must applaud your dedication to your work, and cannot thank you enough for all you have done on our behalf. Yet I fear if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask that you suspend your pursuit of the Grand Sirs for a time, that I might be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Well, seeing as how we can only guess at the full extent of Gigi's powers, it might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them. I knew you would understand. Right then, there is no time to waste. Nashu, let us retire to our new gazebo and discuss our plans. I suppose it would have been a shame had he given up that easily, though that means I'll have to stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody Mamet's really got the power to make them young again, then... Does that mean she's gonna beat them senseless? I said I'd suspend my pursuit, and I will, but that doesn't mean I won't continue my investigation into that Mamet and its powers in Ishgard. I see you saw fit to return to the capital as well. The Inquisition has a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Charlian origin, and I had a mind to scour them for information on temporal magics. This, of course, course, all for the sake of confirming the Memet's heretical origins. Yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that? As if to imply that my interest in these matters is more than a professional one. I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you, Kirsten. That will be all. Yep, he drank the Kool-Aid. Until next time.